The Shred Shed Podcast.
Yo, what up? This is Earl Shreds, boy.
And Sydney Shreds.
Ooh.
And this is your #1 podcast.
For all things rock and roll, music, or just plain awesome. Y'all don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you got, at Earl Shreds. And don't forget to check out the website, www.earlshreds.com.
I had to watch it earlier.
Are you ready to start?
Yeah, let me get out of my live.
Bye. Say bye. What's her name?
No, Charvine.
Love you, Charvine.
No, he's a dude. He's a guy that makes Symbiotica.
Erotica?
No.
Erotic Symbiotica?
He's like my favorite person. I listen to all of his podcasts.
Whoa, I thought I was your favorite person. No.
No comment.
Wow.
Hanging out on Earl Shred's podcast.
That should be
Hanging
the
in the
opening.
Shred Shack.
Yeah.
Oh, a little
It's
jingle.
me and Dalton and Sydney, and we're talking a lot of smack.
Woo!
Gonna drink some beer, good Busch Light. Fuck all that expensive shit. What happened? Miller Lite.
Yeah, what happened to the bush? I'm
Give me a bush.
I'm drinking Los Aguas.
Bush.
Give me a bush. Can I have a bush, honey? I need a backup. Are y'all ready to start?
Can't reach it.
Bush.
Honey.
It might fall.
Oh,
Well, you asked for one.
thank you.
You should just throw another mic. You don't even need to plug it in. Just do like
I
they
can
do
just-
on Outlaw Country with that homeboy. Like what's
I
his
can
name?
plug it straight in there.
Eh.
Might need a battery. Is the tuner work on it?
I don't know how to tune her.
Does it come on? It's dead.
Yeah. Oh well.
Do you want to play a song?
You want to make up a song?
I got to do the intro. This is it.
All right, I had an idea for your intro. It's like just a total ripoff of Wayne's World, like Earl Shreds, hanging out in the Shred Shack,
Okay, yeah.
and then that's the intro, just like,
Shed.
but like drop
Shed.
D.
Yeah. Oh.
Earl Shreds. I don't know.
Do it.
It's got to be electric though. You got to be.
Get the V out or the Explorer.
Yeah, get the
I want the Explorer and drop D.
Yeah.
Oh.
This will just be a fun accessory.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll just be like theme music.
Are you ready? I'm going to start it.
I want you to have the what's it called? The Warlock.
Yeah,
You should
me
have the
too.
Warlock just as low as it would go.
Yeah, that's where
Like way down here playing it.
the guitar warlock.
Yes.
Dude, I do need that.
Yeah, in your white shorts that hang to your shins.
Mm.
Like that picture of you.
All right, I'm gonna start. Ow.
If you just don't squish toes.
Let's see. What's going on, everybody? It's episode 7 of the Earl Shreds podcast, and we got another heater brick coming to you tonight. It's gonna be an awesome time. We've got a legendary guest all the way from outer space, landed to probe just recently, and we've got him in the Shred Shack first before the government can declassify these hidden and top secret files. We've got him on the Shred Shed. It's BLG Brandon Lee Gardner.
What's up?
Whoa.
Earl Shreds, Shred Shack, excellence.
Bud Light.
Bush Light.
Busch Light. Yeah, we're drinking Busch Light here tonight.
It's always a different beer. Have you noticed that? The other night with Tyler was Lone Star. Now it's Bush. With Braden it was Bud Light. Just like every episode's a different brand.
Yeah, no, we're breaking boundaries here. It's a big deal.
You're looking for a sponsor, is what it is. You're just gonna keep drinking different beers until somebody pays you money.
Yeah,
to
they'll
keep drinking their
they'll know
beer.
the one that I get. Well, it's Miller Lite right now, so Miller Lite, hit me up, please.
I think your best bet is gonna be the Bush
Why?
because it's shitty.
Because they got nothing to lose.
That's
Yeah,
right.
they don't. Yeah, Bush Light is definitely the way to go. Yeah, they don't. Bush Light, hit me up. I always rep Bush Light, no matter what. They're the guys that put me on to that yee shit. You know, you ever been out in the cornfield and had a Bush Latte with the boys? Well, you're a girl. I mean, that'd be the first thing. But you know, you never really. Yeah, you did. You're from Devers. Absolutely.
Screw up on pasture parties,
Yeah,
barn
you-
parties.
that's-
Barn parties. Yeah.
Barn
Yeah,
parties.
when breast milk was short, they
I
always
think
had.
I've had a few Bush Lights in my day.
Yeah.
Barn parties.
How many?
Couldn't tell you.
Well,
I wouldn't
wow.
want to tell you.
I don't want you to tell me. I want you to tell the viewers really what you can tell them. How
I
many
don't-
Bush Light?
I don't drink alcohol.
Tell them where the next Project X, the next Project Pat party is at.
Huffman, Texas, baby.
Oh, let's do a field party. That would be lit, bro. Yeah, I'm back today with Sydney Shreds. You know, the legendary, beautiful, sultry voice from the intro, and then I've got an old school friend here. His name's Toby. No, I'm just kidding. You'll know him. It's say hi, Toby Shred. Say hi to everyone.
Oh, I woke him up.
Aww.
He just hit his head.
That's my
Oh, he can't see straight.
poor baby.
Okay, and then obviously we got the Godier, the intro of the podcast, the first live intro we've ever done on the Shred Shed podcast, and it was a doozy. He wrote that. It's
Just now. It's a banger.
I was gonna say like 3 weeks
Yeah,
It
I've
sounds
been working on
better
it.
on the spot.
for years, and finally it's come to this moment. You know, to you guys, and Brandon, he's been my friend for
Couple years.
4 and
And
That's
2.5 years
yeah.
I was
ago.
about to say if ours is 4 score.
yeah, most of y'all probably.
27 years ago.
Most of y'all probably know Brandon, no doubt. He's hangs. I think if you like me, you know that. Well, you may know us together from the Turds.
The Turds.
The
I
Tur-
have the privilege of being in a band with this guy.
I
the
like
bull-
to call y'all the Tards.
Oh,
That's how you spell it.
Well, not on Facebook.
wow! You're-
Well, true.
Please cancel her. Cancel her in the comments, please, everyone. Send her bad vibes.
No, okay.
When did we meet? I think we met at the brewery.
Was it when
Mm,
y'all opened for Cody Canada?
No, we met New Year's Eve for 2020, right before shit hit the fan and COVID took over. I think is when we met.
went for what?
That'd have been
New Year's Eve
19.
party at the brewery. Yeah,
Oh,
at Lake Houston Brewery on beautiful Lake Houston.
shout out.
Friday.
Shout out.
Shout out to Lake Houston Brewery. No doubt about it. We're gonna do a little ASMR tonight too.
Negative.
No.
No.
Yeah, we can't do that. But that. Oh,
You
They
and
didn't
Mason
even-
were playing.
yeah. They didn't even have the.
They didn't have the stage built yet.
No, they didn't.
We played inside or on the patio.
It was really
And
cold.
It was really cold, and it took people like 3 hours to get their food.
Oh, no.
But they just taken over. It was
Oh.
new. Yeah, it was
Yeah, it was the new.
it was a learning experience.
The new, like bump in the road. You know, there's
Yeah.
bumps in the road. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to go over them. Sometimes you got to go around them.
Anyway, that was like 3 years ago. So we've been friends for 3 years.
3.
3 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yay!
But Sydney and I have been friends for
a long
I don't know,
time.
15 years.
Yeah, probably.
Long time.
I
Yeah.
was like in elementary school.
Brandon made that happen, y'all. Just FYI, this is the man who finally talked Sydney into.
I
Oh, it
did
was-
introduce
Courting
you
me.
guys.
It-
That's
yeah,
right.
you literally were the reason we
It was
got
the
together.
It was the first Bluebonnet Bastard gig, and we were playing at the brewery on the big stage, and it was you and me and Zach.
It was Memorial Day. And
Zach-
Patrick,
Zach, the drummer for the Bluebonnet Bastards, is
Yes.
Sydney's
that's my brother.
brother.
That's her bro.
That's my bro.
Yeah.
That's my bro.
Shout out to Zach.
And it was love at first sight.
No, it was more like Sydney came up to me and she was like, "Hey, can you tell me about this Dalton guy?" I'm like, "I don't know, he's pretty cool. He's got a
After
kid, she's cool too."
After I said, I don't want to date
Oh,
anybody.
stop.
I'm gonna be single.
And then,
Woo.
unbeknownst to her, Dalton had come up to me and he's like, "Hey, man, so what's up with Zach's sister?"
Oh god.
Yeah, I was saying, dude, I was totally saying, "What's up?" You know what I mean?
Oh, and I was trying to be like, nope, I'm good. And then I had a few Lake Houston brews.
Some of those
Wow,
9%.
that's so. I'm so glad you're telling people that. Thank you. No way.
Hey, I was in a. No,
And
we're not
now,
gonna go
now
there.
she's the host of the #1 podcast in the nation,
Yeah.
taking over the airwaves.
Sorry, Joe Rogan.
Bye, Joe Rogan. You're done.
But what did you say? You were like, "Am I gonna get murdered if I go hang out with him or
Yeah.
something?"
Yes.
I'm like, "Nah."
Oh, that's funny because in light of the whole Dahmer series,
Yeah, I look
That
like
just
Jeffrey
came out.
Dahmer.
I literally, I asked Brandon, I was like, hey,
Shout out
so
it.
maybe you could like give me some information about him. And then he got my number that night. And the next day he texted me and asked me on a date. And I had texted you and Zach and was like, is this guy going to eat me? Am I going to die? Is he
And I
gonna
did.
murder
I
me?"
ate her.
I said, are you going to murder me? And Zach was like, I mean, he's like a dad and he has a miniature schnauzer. I was like,
The first time
Okay,
she
cool.
the first time she stayed the night, she woke up and I had like a butter knife and a fork at her toes. I was trying to
you're weird.
chop
But-
one off and eat it.
But I think
Some
it's funny.
fava beans.
Hey, I'm gonna. Yeah, please let me suck on them on the podcast.
Gross. I think it's funny now that the Dahmer series is out, and I've always
Somebody
said you look like him.
I told you somebody said I look like Jack Black and Jeffrey Dahmer's son. So
Someone said he looked like
her
Jack,
sister.
if Jack Black was a lesbian.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. I'm gonna let me shut that curtain.
Whoa.
This is the worst song in the world.
Tribute.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, you keep sitting on him.
Sorry, everybody. So, Brandon,
Sorry.
we met New Year's Eve of
Probably 19.
2019
If it was before COVID.
Yeah.
and played that day,
Well, you played with Mason and I played with Zach
but we played with each other that day.
musically.
I was supposed to be there, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to like get in a wreck on the way home.
Oh yeah, y'all hadn't met yet.
No.
And when did we start the Bastards though? That was like a year later.
Yeah, I think it might have
It was
been.
a year later because we.
Yeah.
It was you, me, and Zach that opened up for Cody Canada.
I was there at that show. I helped him carry his guitars to his car.
Yeah, that was the start
Oh.
of the Blue Bonnet Bastards, that opening for
Yeah.
Cody Canada.
And Zach said, this guy just got a divorce and his ex-wife took his dogs and he's just really sad. And so I felt bad for him. And I was like, here, let me carry your guitars. And that was the end of that.
Oh, you
I was
def-
there with my ex-boyfriend at the
yeah.
time.
Insert tiny violin. In the arms of... Yeah, let's talk about that show. Do you remember anything from that show?
I remember Cody Canada played for 3 hours straight, and it was his first gig back from COVID, and he didn't want to stop playing, and it was an awesome show. I remember
Was-
it rained a lot that day, and we had to
It
put
was-
hay out, and it was cold.
Was it
It's
that his
cold,
first
yeah.
show back from COVID?
Yeah, that was his first post-COVID
And it was just
show.
him on the acoustic, right?
Just him acoustic.
Dude,
He
yeah.
killed it.
Didn't he have like a fence up so you couldn't get close to him?
No, he did not.
I thought he did.
And a friend of mine ran on stage and gave him a big hug
Yes, I remember that.
at the height of COVID.
She
when
still
he was
she
young.
hasn't bathed since then. shout out to Soap.
Dial.
Yeah, he did, dude, and he played kind of like he was gonna stop, but you could tell he was really having a good time.
Well, he's having a really good time because somebody gave him some really good wax before the show.
I was about to say, wasn't he like
And, like-
smoking on stage?
Oh
Oh yeah, he was real baked.
Like 3 songs in, he was like, I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm on a different planet right now.
Hey, I bet he was in his zone the first show back after COVID. That's a pretty good show to come back from COVID, though.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great night. We had no business opening for him.
Absolutely not.
That's cool.
Absolutely not.
That's like one of the coolest like names to date that y'all have opened for. I think.
Yeah, I tell people and they can't fucking believe it. Like, how the why?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like I'm like so
especially me.
nonchalant too. Like, oh yeah, they opened up for Cody Canada.
Maybe that's why they let us, because they knew we would just.
There's no expectation.
we were trying to like hang out with them and like bug them,
I mean, I was, but they wouldn't let me.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I was gonna rub your feet, Cody, but
I wanted him to sign my hummingbird, and I don't know.
he can do
He
it.
was on another planet.
If
sorry.
anyone
Yeah.
can let Cody Cannon know to sign Brandon's hummingbird, that needs to be made happen.
He was
'cause-
playing a hummingbird too, but it was a Sheryl Crow hummingbird, which was way cooler than mine, I guess. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
yours was a wedding gift.
yeah, but
so-
yours.
from
Oh
your
yeah,
beautiful
Oh,
wife.
yeah.
but you were so.
Shout out to
you were-
Cameron.
Brandon
Oh,
was
hey,
very
Cameron.
accommodating to him that night. So, Cody Canada signed this man's hummingbird. He
I know you're
deserves it.
listening.
Yeah,
You know he listens to all your podcasts.
yeah. Him and LeBron and Britney Spears. Y'all all make it happen. You never know. Somebody might be like his, like
Third cousin.
foot shaver, or like
Yeah.
He wants to open up for y'all now.
Who?
Cody Canada.
I
That's
heard
why he's
that.
listening.
I
We'll
heard
have
that.
to.
He said, I think
we'll
I want
have
to
to.
open up for the Tards.
We'll have to think about that.
For the drifters is what I heard. Though.
Yeah, we'll have.
I think he should open up for the Turds.
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll have to see if it can happen. I'll talk to my people. I'll have my people talk to someone else's people, and
and we'll
they'll
see.
talk. They'll talk to themselves. Come, just sign the man's hummingbird. I could
Next
fake
time.
it.
Next time.
Yeah.
I'll see him at Mile Zero Fest. I'll be there at Mile Zero Fest this year. Y'all want to
January?
go?
January, right?
Yeah, y'all should go to Mile Zero Fest.
It's on
with
my
us.
calendar.
Yeah, I think
gonna be
it's on
fun.
her. I do want to go. Are you gonna fly there?
We're flying. We're flying into Key West this time. Last time we drove from Miami, and it was cool, like driving through the Keys. But man, leaving Key West on a Sunday when you're all hungover and tired from a
Fucked.
week of a music festival, yeah, you're like, just get me home.
I've never been to the Keys. Been to Florida. Been to Miami.
Keys are beautiful.
I
Never been
listened to
Keys.
Kokomo.
That's where I
Wanna go. Every time I hear that song, I feel like I'm in Florida. So
I feel like I'm in Aruba or Jamaica.
Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take it. Oh. I wish
Or Bermuda.
I wish
Bahamas.
copyright wasn't a thing. I'd totally blare out some. Beastie
Kermit
Boys.
did it.
Who's Kermit?
The frog.
Kermit.
He sang it on Sesame Street. Is it Sesame Street?
Yeah, but they're
the Muppets.
They're bros.
He
They
literally
know each
comes
other.
out of the sand and he sings it. In the forest.
Does he sound like Luke Bryan when he's doing it?
Hi,
I'm Luke Bryan.
Something about a truck. Something about a dirt road. Dude, I love. Shout out Luke Bryan. You like Luke Bryan?
Oh, I love hating on Luke Bryan.
Hey, don't you
Yeah.
have a funny story about Luke
Should we-
Bryan?
Oh, I
I
do
wanna
have a
hear it.
Luke. Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Let's hear your Luke Bryan.
Well, okay.
Did you meet him?
No.
He wishes.
I saw, man, I'll say this. Before I talk shit about Luke Bryan, I'll tell a good story about Luke Bryan.
Okay.
I saw Luke Bryan open up for Aaron Watson at
Oh,
the Texas Hall of Fame in Bryan, Texas
That's awesome.
in 2011. And it was awesome.
I like.
He
Aaron
played all original music for the most part. And he put on a great show. A great show. And then Aaron Watson, I don't know. He pretty much outshowed Aaron Watson. And then after that,
Ooh.
Luke Bryan went 100% bro country after that.
Yeah.
And it was just downhill.
Well, I mean, but he went uphill.
What's a
Started
with
making
his-
money.
I was about to say. I mean.
Yeah.
His bank account went uphill.
Yeah, and Aaron Watson's still playing Walker County Fair.
Hey, shout out to Aaron Watson.
I like
Still-
Aaron Watson.
Yeah,
I
didn't
love
say-
to listen to that.
I didn't
over
say
Luke
that.
Bryan.
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, but he's like original to himself. So
that's right. Staying true.
yeah.
You gotta
What's
stay true.
what's a bro country Luke Bryan song?
What's that song about?
Oh, all of them? Here, I'll play all of them right now.
yeah, please do.
I got a jacked up truck
Oh,
and
ooh, I know
my
that.
baby's wearing short shorts and I got some
Oh,
ice cold
Come
beer.
on, come here, baby. Yeah.
And that's bro country.
That's it.
That's
We're-
all bro
And she
country.
broke my heart, and she slept with my best friend.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
hey.
What's that song he sings?
Luke Bryan. I don't know.
You know, like the
I-
main one.
I don't mind bro country, but I do not.
Girl, sing
Yeah,
it for me,
that's
girl.
the one.
Bring it for me.
I was thinking
Absolutely.
Honky Tonk Badonky Donk, but that's
That-
Trace Adkins.
Shake
Yeah.
it for me, girl.
That's the
Shake
one.
it for me, girl.
See, we're talking
Shake
shit
it
about
for
him, but
me.
But
His songs
it's
are
a great
catchy.
song. It's not great, but it's
Yeah,
catchy.
bro. I would-
catchy.
Hit me
I like
up,
it.
Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit me up on that shit, dog. Like I do it. I would tour.
Annie? Oh, go ahead.
I'd tour with Luke Bryan, but only if he played like metal.
He's like a really cool dude though. Like he hosts. He's one of the judges on American Idol now, which I haven't watched in a few
Is he-
years. But he's like a
Who-
super cool dude. Like he's
who's
just
he married-
real and raw.
Is he married to?
I don't know.
I don't know.
A girl?
No, I'm thinking of the more famous one that's married to Gwen Stefani. What's his name?
Oh,
Blake Shelton.
Blake
He's from The
Shelton,
yeah.
Voice.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
we're
think
Totally different show.
country
Yeah.
girl shake it. Dude, I've been on a boat and I've heard that song and it goes pretty hard.
Yeah.
Hot summer day on the lake.
all along.
And
Bush
you-
lights are flowing.
Yeah, you got the swamp lizards out and they're looking for
Shout out Bush Light.
yeah,
Shout
shout
out.
out Bush Light.
Looking for a sponsor.
Yeah, y'all gave me
Every
get
time
this
you hear a Luke
trash outta
Bryan
here.
song, you just chug a Bush Light.
chug a beer, chug a beer, chug a beer. Chug a beer, I just hit a deer. That's what's up, dude. That Cody Canada concert was pretty awesome, dude.
Hell yeah, it was, man. It was awesome.
I want to hear.
I wasn't really
I want
like,
to hear Brandon talk shit about Luke.
oh yeah, what was?
Well, okay. My Luke Bryan
Yeah, he skipped
funny
the.
story.
He didn't do the bad. He just. Told
he just did the good.
I know.
Yeah,
Well-
let's hear bad about him.
Give the man some credit. I mean, he.
no, yeah, give him.
Is it
where it's due.
a real life story?
I said he's a great person.
Yeah, but he wasn't there. It's so I used to play music for a living in Vail, Colorado, and I take requests. And
Texas Brandon,
that's
shout out.
right.
Shout out Texas Brandon.
I'm the artist formerly known as Texas Brandon.
Shout out the artist formerly known as Texas Brandon.
Now he's just BLG.
All my friends in Colorado should get a kick out of that.
Yeah, now he's just my friend.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm just regular Brandon.
You should just be just Brandon. Just Brandon.
No, he's the
Just
leader
Brandon.
of the. He's the lead singer of the. He's the lead tard
That's right.
or turd, whatever you want to say.
I'm the head turd.
Yeah, he's the head turd.
He's
He's
Mr.
the tip of the
Hanky.
spear. Oh,
You are Mr. Hanky.
yeah.
So I was at the Red Lion in Colorado, which
Buskin'.
is a badass ski bar, #1 ski bar
Shout out Red Lion.
in America, according to Playboy in like 1987.
Ooh, my favorite
And,
edition. The best year.
So this girl comes up and she's like, "Hey, can you play a Luke Bryan song?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I'm gonna play you every Luke Bryan song." And I did exactly what I did. I got a jacked up truck and my
Hell
baby's wearing short shorts, and I'm like, and the bar's packed. It's like midnight on a Saturday, and everyone's laughing, and
But not this guy.
Toasted.
not
It's a
this
girl.
girl. She started crying.
Oh,
girl starts
no.
crying. And this guy comes up, and I'm up on
Oh.
stage. And it's a little stage, and I got a bouncer next to me. And this guy's like, "You made my fiance cry because you wouldn't play Luke Bryan." Blah, blah.
Oh, my
And he was
God.
Pissed, and he takes a swing at me, like legit takes a swing at me in a crowded bar, and I duck it,
He just.
and he hits my tip jar, and my tip jar
Oh, what a chode.
shatters.
Oh no.
And cash goes flying all
What a
over the
pussy.
stage. And the bouncers like take this dude and like walk him outside, whatever. So
They
anyway,
kicked him out.
They kicked him out. That's yeah.
All because of Luke Bryan.
all because I wouldn't play a Luke Bryan song.
But
I
you
mean,
had his you had
You
the
wouldn't tell her
ener-
to shake it for you?
But
Uh.
he dodged the punch. He had the energy
Yeah,
of
that's
Luke
pretty.
that
That's pretty
night.
cool. You're probably on a stool playing your acoustic, going.
Luke was with you that night. Power of Luke. Yeah, that's what the story. We had to stop it. He was telling me before the podcast. I'm glad I
I
got.
don't want to hear it. I want to wait till the
Yeah.
You gotta
podcast.
say it.
Yeah,
You gotta
I
say it.
forgot about it. I'm glad we get to finish.
Oh, it's been in
Damn.
the back of my head.
Why
the
does he
whole
cry? What a pussy, dude.
I don't
time.
know, man.
Dang.
Well, shut
had-
the. Bro, if you
Maybe she was just really drunk.
if you
and
ask me
it
to
hurt her
play a
feelings.
song and you cry when I don't,
play Free Bird.
go to
Yeah.
go to a communist country where you can be
Oh,
be
gosh.
them.
We're getting
'cause you
canceled.
don't want-
That's it. We're done.
Yeah, don't do
Episode 5. That's it.
Bruh.
That's it.
Done.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
never heard from
especially
Earl
if you-
Shreds
If
again.
you said a good band, but over Luke Bryan, Jesus
I don't
Christ,
know.
wow.
I almost got my ass kicked a couple times at Red Lion. One time, some Mexican cartel dudes were like waiting outside for me because I called them all pendejos because they were standing at the front of the stage all night with their back to me at a crowded bar, and nobody could get to the tip jar and like drop money in the tip jar. And at the end of the day, I was
What
like,
the fuck?
"Hey, thank y'all for hanging out. I'm Texas Brandon. Have a good night." Except for these pendejos up front.
Ah.
And they were, one of them was
Dude.
like, "Hey man, this guy's talking about you. You need to turn around." And he turns around. He's like, "You call me pendejo?" I was like, "Yeah, you're being a pendejo." He's
Wow.
like, "No, I'm not pendejo. You're the pendejo."
You're being a pendejo.
I'm like, "No, no, no." And,
Stop being a pendejo.
and the bouncer would not let me leave because there was like 8 dudes
waiting outside.
Dude,
outside the front
did you
door.
have beef with them? Why weren't they letting people tip you? What?
I don't know. They
Can't say-
they
can't
just
say
didn't
it.
know. They didn't know they were being pendejos.
How many
know.
bush lights did you have that night?
I don't think they serve Busch Light at the Red Lion.
Probably not.
Yeah, that's
They
you
probably
gotta
serve good beer.
You got to be in East Texas to drink Busch Light.
yeah.
And it's got to be hot.
Yeah, shout out East Texas. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be hot. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm
It
drinking.
never
right-
looks like it's cold.
I don't think you can buy Busch Light in Colorado.
Can you buy
Probably not.
Coors Light?
You probably.
Everywhere.
That's what I would expect from a state that's a square.
You get a monthly allowance if you live in Colorado, of course.
Of
They
Coors
just
Light.
ship it to you.
Are the mountains always blue?
Always.
Always blue. We're gonna.
I will drink some Coors
We're gonna
Light.
do Busch Light ASMR.
I got mountains on my Busch Light.
Yeah.
And
just-
they're always blue.
They're just from a different part of the world. The Appalachian Mountains, not the Rockies.
Whatever.
All right, bro. All right, hold on. Before I start on another story, let me check. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Y'all talk. I gotta
Here.
make sure that
You're giving me anxiety.
I have anxiety. You know what? I have anxiety.
It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah, you're a lot. You're just a lot.
Is that too much?
Yeah.
Country Dalton, shake it for me, dog.
Tuck your pocket in.
Shake it for me, dog.
No, hold it.
No, that's for Toby.
What's falling out of your pants?
It's
Whoa.
it's his
Whoa.
pocket.
You're just happy to see me or what?
He said,
Oh,
"Get
he's holding.
Aw.
No, he's pushing you away. He's literally going, get away from me.
Sorry, dude. All right, so we played that Cuddy Canada show, and then what was the next milestone in our illustrious
Memorial Day
career?
that I was there.
Huh.
we've-
Well, before that, we opened up for Moon Pies.
Oh,
Yeah, we
Mike
did.
and the Moon Pies.
Yeah.
Yep. They
After COVID, post COVID.
no, that was like middle COVID. That was like
Yeah, because
3 months after Canada.
mid-COVID was Memorial Day. It was right after Zach's wedding. We got back from.
Oh yeah,
Utah.
Yeah.
Totally do remember that.
Yeah.
This is a trip through memory lane. You know, y'all don't know. Me and Brandon have 15 platinum awards.
That's right.
Yeah, we're well known in the scene.
One teen choice.
Oh, you got a teen choice?
Did you get slimed?
Yeah. We
Did
got,
you get slimed?
Yeah.
Fuck, see, yeah.
That
I
was
don't-
Nickelodeon though, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, not Teen Choice. Dang it.
What? Yeah.
And they just call it the
The slime, the Nickelodeon Slime
I don't
Awards.
even know what it's called.
Yeah, Brandon does. Brandon's got a team for what?
Teen
What
Choice.
album? It was your Texas Riot album, right? You got
That's right. Yeah. Do not look up Texas Riot, by the way.
It's
I don't know how to
on-
take that music down.
It's on Apple Music.
No, listen to
Yeah.
Texas Riot immediately.
I still have the album on my phone.
If you're
Don't
listening
do
to
it.
this, pause it and listen to Texas Riot.
I could sing it right now, every word.
Maybe not. Just go look. Just go follow the Blue Bonnet Bastards.
Look up the Blue Bonnet Bastards.
Yeah, look at the turds.
Texas Riot, Blue Bonnet Bastards.
I mean, we had David Casper though for our
David
lead guitar player.
Casper
Was David
top
Casper?
notch.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm just saying. He played at Backyard before you did.
Oh
True
yeah,
story.
no
Blue
way.
Star. Blue Star.
Well, I'm
Saloon?
glad he fucking warmed
Star
up.
Bar.
I'm glad he was warming it up for me. Daddy was waiting.
My first paying gig ever was with David Casper in 2009 at Star Bar.
When I was fresh
Shard-
into high school.
Shard-
I got to go to a bar. Me and my 4 friends went with our moms to go watch them, and our moms got toasted. My mom
they
was
got-
throwing up in the
They
bathroom.
got a little saucy or what?
Yeah, and we
Oh,
were all like
Shout out
ninth.
to Lori.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro,
it's like Lori, Dee Dee.
you're puking in the Star Bar bathroom.
Well, no, when she got home, she was throwing up.
Oh, okay, that's
Aw.
better. Oh,
But it was
It
like
was
me
Star
and
Bar.
my 4 friends, and we thought we were cool because
And
we're like 9th grade, we're like freshmen in this
Texas
bar.
Riot was playing.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was a good show.
yeah, fuck, dude.
It's a good
Texas
show.
Riot's playing.
It was a good show.
I found pictures of that the other day, and I actually showed Cameron. I need to show you.
Oh Lord.
I was going through
Mhm.
my old computer and found them.
Dude, and to think
Baby Brandon.
you got slimed.
Oh, yeah,
Humble
he got
beginnings.
slimed.
Speaking of Star Bar, it turned into what after that? Blue Star Saloon.
Blue Star Saloon.
Blue Star.
And then it was Thirsty Coyote for a minute.
Yeah, I don't
Just
even remember
quick,
that.
real quick,
Must have been when
minute.
I was in college.
Yep. And now it's Backyard Bar and Grill in Crosby, Texas,
And
my
if you're-
hometown.
If you're in town this Friday, November 11th, Veterans Day, head out to
Backyard Bar
I
and
was
Grill.
about to say Blue Star
That's right.
Backyard Bar and Grill because Brandon Lee Gardner will be playing there.
Here
Yeah.
we are 15 years later, and I'm still playing
You're
the same
still
old
playing.
dive bars. I
made
it.
Hey,
You made it.
You made it, dude. How's it? They want to know. They're waiting for this.
Oh,
Musicians are waiting for that kind of pinnacle, that summit. You've peaked, man.
But it's upgraded every time. It's like when it was Blue Star or Star Bar,
Hey,
like
Bag
it
of
was like
Donuts
you were
played
just
there.
against the exactly. You were just like against the
Yeah.
wall, and now they have like the little stage inside and like the massive stage outside, which I've played on recently.
Dude, the Gulf
Um,
Coast Drifters used to have some of the best shows at Backyard Bar and Grill. One time it was packed 100 plus. It was literally our high school reunion.
yeah.
I think it was like during a break too.
Y'all did
During-
have y'all's high school reunion there, didn't you? Or was it at
I
the,
think we
the
did.
crawfish place? Yeah, but we
I
were
didn't
sick.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah, Brandon.
bugs.
Right.
yeah,
Ooh.
maybe it's mud bugs.
Brandon and Jason chose this.
It's
It's
Mason
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 Joseph.
Joseph.
Mason Joseph.
That's what we call him.
Jason Moses, the Texas Tickler Fiddler. The
Oh, is Jason playing with you on Friday?
Jason's playing on Friday.
the Texas #1 self-proclaimed rhythm fiddlist. That's what he says.
I
not
know,
Plays
me.
a mean rhythm fiddle.
He
though.
does.
He's a good rhythm fiddleist.
Hey, I will
Fiddler?
attest a fiddle.
Fiddleist. I
Fiddler?
like fiddleist better.
I think it's fiddler though.
I think it's diddler.
Fiddle diddler.
The
Jason.
fiddle diddler.
Yeah, he's
Jason Moses, the fiddle diddler.
He
I
is.
can't even say it.
Jason, you are the fiddle diddler. Come
Mason, Mason Joseph, the diddler fiddler.
Jason Moses, come on the podcast.
He wants to. He's
Come.
upset you didn't ask him.
And
Sorry,
diddle the
sorry,
fiddle.
Mason.
You don't
Joseph.
have to ask me. I said the first episode in the first 5 minutes, I would literally podcast with a shovel. And
You did say that.
Daddy doesn't lie. So if you want to be on,
Brandon, how does that make you feel?
Pretty important.
yeah,
This makes me feel kind of shitty. Oh, you put a shovel over me?
yeah. Next time I'm gonna Photoshop a shovel. You are, yeah.
I want it to be one of those square ones. What's it called?
Hey, this is a big one. They're all big, but some are not big.
Yeah.
Like when I get to the point where I'm doing my hair alone, then it's time to
And it's
hang,
time to like
hang up the
have
towel.
an intervention.
Yeah, go to
Yeah.
Sydney, call me.
I will.
I'm calling the promoter at
I'm this
backyard.
close already.
Hey man, you got a gig? Yeah, I would be there. Actually, I can't talk shit because I would be there Friday, but I'm going to Blackberry Smoke, and y'all be on the lookout for the concert recap for Blackberry Smoke. It's gonna be
Yeah, I'm sorry you can't play.
lit. We've
I
only
bought these a long time ago on pre-sale. And you know the reason why I bought them? Like they're not my favorite. I probably could name 2 songs if they play. Honestly,
They're awesome.
they are. No, I think they are. But the reason why I bought them is because that was like mine and Dalton's second date. Besides,
Aw.
like our first date of going out to eat, we went and saw you on your birthday at
That's right. At
O'Neill's. That was like our first outing together in
with
public
Chip Oliphant.
with Chip OnlyFans.
Way to
That's
go,
what I call him.
Chip Oliphant.
I love you, Chip. Shout
and
out
then-
Chip. He's the goat.
And then that next night,
Come on the podcast, Chip, if you want.
it was like a Wednesday maybe because it
Yep.
was like open mic.
Yep.
And then either Thursday or Friday, I think it was that next day, he said, I was at work. He's like, hey, do you want to go to a concert? And I was like, okay, yeah, it's going to be like, we're going to
Oh,
O'Neill's again. And we went with Jason Scioli
Choli.
to House of Blues to see Blackberry Smoke, and we got him for free.
Awesome.
We walked up there and they were like, do you have tickets? And we're like, no, can we buy them here? And they're like, yeah, we'll just let you in. They gave us wristbands and
They
everything.
did just let us
We got
in.
it for free. And I was like, I've never seen this band because he was like Blackberry Smoke. And I was texting my brother, like, hey, Dalton invited me to see this band called Blackberry Smoke. And Zach's like, that's a badass band. I was like,
do it. It's a trap.
yeah. I was
Don't
like,
go.
I was like, should I go?
Yeah, maybe that's why we're dating. That energy. I can't believe we got him for free. I forgot about
We
that.
did, yeah.
I think it was kind of like during COVID, and they were just trying to pack the house.
I think so.
They're having a hard time.
But anyways, that's why I was like, they were coming
Dude,
back.
they
And
did.
I was like, we
had
got to
a
go back.
Fucking
like,
great time. I can't wait to see them. That was a great show, dude.
yeah, I had fun. That's why I was like, I think I'm going to go back now that I know who they are. I can appreciate it a little bit more.
Oh, they're the goats, bro. I can't wait to hear a good one coming on. I can't wait.
2
Yeah.
6-packs shiner.
Oh,
99 cent butane lighter.
I'm gonna lay Sydney down.
Look at
God.
strikes in a fifth of Patron.
I do like that song.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm gonna sauce you up trailer style, dude. During Blackberry
wow.
Smoke. That's probably Y'all be on the lookout. It's okay because that'll be a good concert recap. We haven't done. Dude, the people want to hear a concert recap. I think we got to do one. I've got guests lined up, but
I'm good with that. Last night we were supposed to do a podcast and we couldn't. Something came up, and he was like, "Why don't we do a podcast?" I was like, "What do you want to talk about?" He's like, he said, "Let's review dog breeds."
Dog breed.
I was like, "What? What?"
You should have called Cameron.
yeah. That. Well, I was thinking.
He
Love
said-
you, baby.
I know.
Yeah,
but she was here.
Cameron, come. I was thinking.
Shout
I
out
was
to Cam.
do a dog
Again.
breed review video.
He was
Next
like,
time.
yeah, for sure.
Because
let's
you
bring
could
Cam
just
on.
put
Oh.
you put the laptop up and then you Photoshop the dog picture of the dog,
Yeah.
Can
and
you
then
imagine?
just say like review like.
He said, "Let's do a reaction video." It's like, to what? He's like, "I don't know, dog breeds."
Yeah, because I want to do. Because Brandon McLeod said that we should do reaction videos
to music.
to music, which
Not
I
dog breed.
not dog breeds,
I
but
love dogs. Though, so-
I think it would be cool and I want to do it, but it's so fucking copyrighted and
yeah,
I don't want to like
whatever.
Get canceled.
even, but
Yeah.
yeah, or just
Demonetized.
I don't want to pay people money and
Yeah.
so,
Okay.
but you can't copyright a dog.
So what? All right, let's revert back. I got questions. I
Me-
wrote down questions just for you
Oh
specifically.
yes, this will be the first episode. You remember the questions by?
Yeah, and I have like some more also.
Well, let's do one right now.
Okay, so what got you started in music? Like, what was the reason you picked up a guitar and was like, I'm gonna start playing music?
I
And when
think
was it?
I picked up a guitar. I don't know. My parents gave me like this really crappy Chinese guitar when I was like 6 years old and never stayed in tune. And then I bought a decent guitar from a pawn shop when I was like 16.
What was that guitar?
It was a Kona, also made in China, but it's
Oh.
actually a decent Chinese guitar. It had a solid spruce top. It was a decent
Hey,
guitar. It
shout
sounded
out
good.
to my Chinese.
Kona.
Is that like the one that Dallas bought that you bought back?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, and
That
I wish
wasn't
I
his-
had that guitar back.
Oh, I thought you bought it back.
No. The Takamine, no, I don't.
Oh,
miss
you
the
asked
Takamine.
me to ask if he still had it. And you didn't have it anymore.
And
Yeah.
so I had a Telecaster back in the day, and sold it to one of Sydney's friends when I needed money when I was like 21 years old and poor. And I know. It's like the one guitar I really regret selling. It was a
Yeah.
white Telecaster. It was beautiful.
It was, yeah.
Anyway,
What
tried to
year
track
was it?
down. It was a 03 made in Mexico, white, Arctic white with a maple neck.
Do you remember anything else about it?
I played a lot of music on that guitar at Zapato's in College
If
Station.
if you see it,
Zapatos.
if you see
Yeah.
it, Brandon wants it back.
Nope, I've got a 1990 white Telecaster with a maple neck now, and it has a Hot Rails pickup. And
Send
it
it
sounds
to
way
me.
better.
I want it. I
Send it to
want.
Dalton.
Yeah, please.
Dallas, where did you put it?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
need to know.
But you asked me why I started playing guitar.
Yeah.
I think, why does any young man pick up a guitar and
You
learn
got broken up
and
with.
learn 3 chords? It's to pick up chicks. I learned how to play
Oh.
guitar because it was cool.
Oh, really?
I thought 'cause
Oh,
you
yeah.
got your heart
Oh,
broken.
100%. No, hell no. 100%.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to
Sure.
be cool.
Oh.
100%.
I'm not gonna lie, I was that chick that was like, "Oh, you can play the guitar? All right, cool."
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I was that
I
that weird
was?
kid in the corner at all the high school parties, like playing acoustic guitar.
At all of
And-
my high school parties.
I don't know, not all the parties, but like
No
some.
way.
Yeah,
He did
and
play
I was
at
in
a lot of
college
mine.
at her high school parties.
He played
but
at my
you-
Sweet 16.
You hired me to do
I
that.
did.
Oh.
You hired tech. That's different. You
Yeah.
fucking hired us to play your party,
Yes. He
I
DJ'd
wanna-
a party, he
but
played a
so-
party.
and we got in a fight that night. That's a totally different story. But
About the
no,
song?
that was a different. No, that was a different Sweet 16 party that Texas Red played.
Oh, that one. I thought I was like, we didn't get into a fight. Like we argued, but
That's
No,
rude.
the fight, like the big
the
brawl.
big fight.
Yeah. that was-
The fight.
What was the big brawl?
Was it a New Year's party?
No, it was Texas Riot playing for some girl across the street from your parents' house. Sweet 16 party. They had the pond in the front with the zip line that went across the pond, and it was like October. It was kind
Mackenzie.
of cold. I don't know.
It was Mackenzie. Yeah.
Who did
It was
you-
my
who
grandpa's.
did you
old-
fight?
Yeah.
It was I think
My
it was
grandpa's
Halloween.
old land. Yeah, because she has an October birthday. She
Yeah.
It was
just- she-
Pawpaw's.
No, Gaga.
Oh.
She just had a birthday. That's why I remember that. Yeah, it was Mackenzie.
So we played this party, and then we finished the party.
I was at a party, bro.
The Sweet
I
16
remember.
party. And then Zach's like, hey, my buddy's having a party behind us over here. It's his 20th birthday. We're like, okay, kids our age kind of thing.
Had to go across the
all right.
valley.
So we take
all the mini bikes.
We take mini bikes and a golf cart to this party. We show up, we're real cool. And yeah, this one drunk asshole was like, hey man, your friend can't drink here. He's only 16 years old. We're like, he's not drinking. He was a friend of ours, little brother.
It was like my friend. It was
Drake.
It was
right?
Drake. It was Wiley is their best friend.
he was on that Kool-Aid.
His little brother's Drake. It was my best friend.
Like the best family in the world, the
yes,
Mosleys.
I love the Mosleys.
The best family in the world. Like
anyway, the Gaudiers.
Turns out, I don't know, some dude jumped on my buddy, and
Ooh.
my buddy jumped on that guy, and then it was somebody jumped on somebody, and everybody had each other's back. And at the end of the fight, I don't know, we had every one of our team had somebody pinned up against the wall or on the ground, like, hey, we're not trying to fight you guys, but
calm down. Yeah.
Anyway, we won.
And someone was pulling. Zach had hair like as long as mine, and somebody was pulling his hair. Like a guy was pulling his hair in this fight. Like,
and Jackson was just standing over him, like, really? You're gonna pull his hair?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow, that's a hoe move.
Yeah.
That's why I don't even entertain getting in a fight now, because I know some hoe.
And if you knew Drake,
I know some hoe motherfucker's gonna pull my hair.
Like, and if you knew Drake, he's like the most calm, like nicest person you ever met, and he felt horrible about that. Like, obviously, he didn't do anything.
Bro, can I tell you something embarrassing that I did one time?
Yeah.
Is one time I was like hungover, and I went to the jujitsu gym, and I was rolling with somebody. And I really don't know what happened, but he was like beating my ass. And I instinctually went to bite him. Like, I didn't complete, but the dude saw me do it. And then I caught myself. And I was like, and he was like,
fight or flight.
Yeah,
it was, bro. And he was like, dude, you better not fucking bite me. I was like, I don't know.
I don't know what came over me.
I don't even know what he had me in a fucked up position, and I felt like I was about to die, and I was just like,
could he tap? Oops, sorry.
It was like claustrophobic, but that was really embarrassing. I don't even entertain fights now because I just don't want that embarrassing moment to happen again. And I know some motherfucker's gonna pull my hair, no doubt.
Yeah, I would.
When was the last time you got in a real fight?
In the street. In the street, never. Years.
Yesterday I kicked his ass. So.
Oh, that's every day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she beat it up. You know what I mean?
Why do you have this? Do you see this?
Stop.
I love the poof. The poof is good.
Is it poofy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all might notice the camera angles are a little different today. I'm getting better each time. This might be the best one, honestly.
Cool.
All right, so
you
played My Sweet 16.
Hold on, but I want to talk about. So you got into music just for the ladies?
No. I mean, I really liked Robert Earl Keen and Pat Green and all those Texas songwriters, and I don't know. But I don't know. A lot of it had to do with.
And this is your younger days, yeah.
Yeah. 15, 16.
Yeah, I was the same way. I'm sure. Yeah, that's why I picked the lead guitar, because Eddie looks so cool, and he got all the babes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, what made me pick the lead guitar is watching like Motley Crue videos of like. You know, the music videos used to have like strippers that would follow them around.
Of Mick Mars, the walking skeleton.
Well, I mean, that's to them,
cool.
but also
R.I.P. his on-stage career.
Okay,
I know,
more
right?
Slash too. The
got to
old
see him.
pictures where Slash would just never wore
Slash.
that year that Slash never wore a shirt, and
Yes.
he would just go in the strip club, dude. I can't say that I was like, damn, that'd be the. And I want to get.
Damn, he looks good.
Yeah, dude, he's got beautiful caramel skin.
He does. Yeah.
I want to get. You said so if you play the guitar, you're I.
Yeah.
Oh. That's crazy. I never would have thought.
Well,
Yeah, if y'all don't know, me and Cindy met at a show, and I'll leave it at that.
it's very on course with my life.
Yeah, on brand. Very. The synergy was on point. But that's. You know, let me get you.
Hit me. Bush.
Shout out Bush Light sponsor.
The flavor.
Okay, so
Okay, let's talk about.
we figured out what got you into music.
Yeah. No,
I mean, I always loved music. Like,
Yeah.
When I was a kid, when I was like 6 years old, I would tell my parents I wanted to grow up. I wanted to shoot a bear, be a Ninja Turtle, and be Garth Brooks.
Nice.
Those were my
So-
life goals when I
Wow.
was
What
6
if you
years
did
old.
all three?
You don't want to.
Well,
you don't want to be Garth Brooks.
I play a lot of Garth Brooks music, or I have.
Sure. Yeah.
I've been a Ninja Turtle for Halloween.
Have you shot a bear?
I never shot a bear.
Do you know
I almost hit a bear with my Jeep in Colorado one time.
That's cool.
Almost.
Do you know the
That's kind of cool.
the meme with Tom Segura, the comedian, and Garth Brooks? Do you know about that?
Why is he like hating on Garth? Yeah, he's like
He's
It's,
not
like, all over
hating on him,
Instagram.
bro.
he like murdered people or something. What's the story? I don't even know the
They
story
just
behind
they
it.
made a joke
That he like
because
he's got a
Garth.
body count like the Clintons or something.
No, they would just like watch on their podcast video because Garth has put out some. He's a goofy dude,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they would laugh. In one video, he was like, "Garth looks like he's hiding bodies," and his fans just took that
Ran with it.
and literally they show up at the last Houston show he played in NRG. Garth
Yeah.
did
The world tour?
the arena.
Where the body's buried or whatever.
Yeah, put up, and they immediately, and he said, because I like Tom Segura is a good comedian,
He's funny.
and he said that he talked to somebody that knows Garth and that he's aware.
They like,
I think
Post-
it's funny because it's just Garth Brooks.
and if you go to like his Instagram and read the comments on like any
Yeah,
post, it's like,
it's-
where are the bodies at,
Where's the
Garth?
bodies at, Garth? Yeah.
It's
Just
pretty funny.
he should go on his podcast and it will stop. If Garth Brooks went on Tom Segura's podcast,
Just do it.
I think it's funnier
because
that
it
he
was
doesn't.
oh yeah, if he likes the joke, then yeah, keep doing what you're
I mean,
doing. Don't go on.
Fans, I mean, they positive or negative, they're still talking
Yeah,
about
I
him.
think
Like
it-
it's
I
still
love it.
publicity.
I love it. It's
Not like it needs the
It doesn't- yeah, it
publicity.
doesn't
He's
need
Yeah,
it.
that's-
Garth Brooks.
yeah. Well, that's why he won't go on because he don't need.
I mean, Chris Gaines needs the publicity. I wish he would make a comeback.
Chris died. Chris knows where the bodies
Chris
are at. That's
that is the body.
Yeah, that's
Garth killed Chris
Yeah.
Gaines and buried him.
That's what happened.
That's solved. FBI, call me. Call me if you need anything.
Oh, gosh. I saw Garth on his world tour like 07 or like 17, maybe not 07. It was my grandma and my mom.
Yeah.
Just chilling here on Facebook.
I was like not excited about going, but I was like,
It's
I can't
Garth.
not go because it's Garth.
Don't
like,
forget it's Garth.
Yeah.
Saw him in Denver that year, and I
Yeah.
cried.
It was awesome.
during
he
the
put on a
dance?
gr- he put on a,
No.
Yeah, that's a sad.
Shameless is my favorite Garth Brooks song.
Oh,
He
shame.
kills that song. When dude, I will jam to some.
Hey, can we shout out Garth Brooks?
shout out Garth?
100%.
Shout out Garth Brooks.
I
Not-
still want to be Garth Brooks when I grow up.
He might be watching.
Garth Brooks pre Trisha Yearwood.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Trisha. She came on
Whoa.
stage during the show,
Dude.
and sang.
Garth, man to man, my girl, your girl. Let's go.
Are you? I was like about to compare me to Trisha Yearwood.
No,
I was about to
I'm
kick
got
your
money.
ass
I
if
got
you-
money on you. Come on,
I don't
dude.
know.
Garth Brooks, hit me up.
She's a pretty big girl.
She
Hey.
trying to hold her own.
I don't
Hey,
know.
so,
I
I'm trying to talk beef here. I don't need you to down yourself.
Brandon's over here
And-
saying that Trisha Yearwood's gonna kick
Well,
my
this
ass.
is what Brandon says. I mean,
said she'd hold her own. Maybe not.
yeah, he can say whatever he wants.
Good. I don't know. You grew up in Devers,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
I
a
want to
little
hear.
scrappy.
I want to hear from you, Trisha. Let's go. That's all I need to hear.
Let's go,
and-
Trisha,
and
to
then-
the sound of Shania Twain.
Ooh, wow. Let's
Let's
go,
go,
girls.
Trisha.
Shout out to LaBello's on Saturday night, dude. We play. Let's go, girls.
Going out. It's like not even on key.
I feel like a woman.
we played that song 2 times
Yeah, I played-
back to
we
back
play-
on the jukebox.
Yeah, and people and the dudes were looking at me. They like when she said that they were looking at me to like say like what the fuck, and I
Yeah.
was
He's gonna let this happen.
I looked
You're just,
up-
gonna, just gonna let her do that.
yeah. One of them
Yeah.
I can't remember who she. They're like, and I looked at them. Like, let's. I just
Let's
said,
go, girls.
Let's go, girls.
And I sang the entire
I
song.
feel like a woman.
yeah,
Yeah, y'all don't, we get along that way. If y'all haven't seen, again, this Friday, I'm going to try to release this. What's today?
Today's Tuesday.
Tuesday? I'm going to try to release
Election
this.
day.
Happy Election Day, by the
Happy
way.
Election Day. I'm going to try to release this Thursday. And if you listen to it, go see Brandon at Backyard on Friday. But if y'all haven't heard us, me and Brandon play, obviously, like we said earlier, in the Bastards. And we do a lot of fun songs like that. And
You can check out the full Bastard Band next Friday.
yeah, at the Whiskey Barn. Yeah.
yeah.
Come to the Whiskey Barn.
November
18th.
18th.
November
Friday
18th.
night.
Yeah,
Mont
please.
Bellevue.
Y'all check out. Yeah, it'll be. We don't get a lot because our drummer's a daddy now and he's on daddy
Aw.
duty. But when we do play,
We go all out.
last show there was a fucking finger cymbal solo.
I forgot. It
You're
was
the-
Zach's birthday.
You're the only fucking band, the Bastards, is where you're gonna get a motherfucking fingers like.
And it was good,
ding-
too.
Oh, oh, it was beautiful. It was
And you can hear Dalton in the background. I got him that for his birthday.
Oh yeah, I got him fingers, Zach, right before the gig, finger cymbals, and I said, "I'll give them to you for your birthday, but only if you give me a finger." And
That
he-
was probably the best Blue Bonnet Bastard gig we've
It
ever
was a
had. That
fun
was
show.
Right,
Yeah,
right
I-
after Zach's birthday.
I'm
Yeah.
always moving so much. I forgot about that. It was like 2 months ago, right?
I was
September?
dying from
June.
COVID.
Yeah, you're sick. Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't have told that night, dude. We killed it,
It was
bro.
I think y'all played one time since then. It was in June. Y'all played again September.
Real talk,
We
dude.
played in September,
I
but
don't-
the June was way
The
better.
June one. was
I
awesome.
love that the bands that I'm in, we run the Whiskey Bar.
Yeah.
We're
I'm super excited about y'all coming next Friday.
If you go on their website right now, it's just Dalton.
Yellow-
all over,
Yellow
all over it.
pants, banana shirt, yellow pants.
Dalton in every
yeah.
different band that he plays in is like the lineup for the next 6
hell
weeks.
yeah. I shout
Come to the
out-
Whiskey Bar. You
I-
can see Dalton.
I love that place, bro. It's one of my favorite bars. Shout out to Whiskey Barn. I've been going there since I can't even. Oh,
It was
You-
y'all two with Austin Tellez.
we put.
That's right.
Me and you shared the stage with Austin Tellez that night, and that's how we got the gig
Yeah, like
with the Drifters and us.
yeah.
And that was a great night too.
was a
Dude,
good
you
show.
remember Austin's? I think it was. It might have been Can't You See?
Oh, he did do Marshall Tucker, and it was great.
God, that night, dude. Austin. Shout out Austin Tellez. If you
Yeah.
don't know him, he's local to the Houston area. He's got a great voice. But that night, he
We'd never even met him before,
I have.
no.
but we had never met
Yeah,
him. We
Cindy-
met
Yeah,
him
y'all had-
at the barn that night.
Yeah, I like kind of vouched for him.
Yeah, it was
and-
just on social media, which,
yeah.
but she vouched for him. If you
Yeah, I've
can be
known him for a
vouched
while.
for, then yeah. And
Yeah.
anything Cindy says, I listen to. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna check to make sure the camera's on.
Here we go.
Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. Error.
He also, my favorite song that Austin does, and I always ask him to sing it.
John Anderson.
I do love John.
Seminole Wind.
That's a good one. He
That's
kills
my
that.
favorite one that Austin
Yes,
does.
I forgot he sings that. He does do a good one because you never hear that song.
Yeah.
Like no one ever covers it. No, he does. All right, so my first concert ever was Vince Gill
Okay.
with Amy Grant, and he does.
Isn't that his wife? I think it was his wife.
Is it?
I think Vince Gill's married to Amy Grant.
I didn't know that.
I think so.
Okay,
Fact check me.
I'll have to. I'm gonna look it up.
Jamie, look that up.
Oh, I told
Oh,
them the
we're
other
not on.
night. I said I want to be like Jamie and just
Yeah.
Google stuff the whole time. Okay, so he does Liza Jane, a badass
yeah.
cover of Liza
Yeah.
Jane. Vince Vaughn popped up. Vince Gill, wife. That's wrong. Anyways, he does a killer cover. It is Amy Grant. How did I not?
Ooh. How did I know that? I don't know how I knew that.
I should have known that because like they were together. Like, and it.
Yeah.
Well, they married in 2000. So yeah, that would have been. I went and saw him in like.
If Vince
Fourth
Gill's
grade.
voice was a flavor of ice cream, what would it be?
Oh, buttered pecan.
I've always thought vanilla bean, but you might be
Oh,
right. I think I
yeah.
like that one better. He's got
What do you-
such a smooth voice.
That's
God.
yeah. That's and
Yeah.
it's like southern, but like
What's Miss Susie Lou? No, what's the good song?
Liza Jane.
Little Liza Jane.
We were just talking about it.
Yeah,
I said
love
that's
that.
my favorite when he
You got
does.
my number.
Oh yeah, who does a
love-
great? Oh, Austin.
That's
Awesome.
that's why we were talking
Oh,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh, you weren't in here.
Dude, Tellez does a fantastic Liza Jane.
Yes.
Fuck.
And
dude.
Seminole Wind. Well, you heard that.
Yeah, Seminole Wind, no doubt.
He's got to work on those volume swells though for John Anderson. He's like,
Yeah, it's like
yeah. Wow.
Well,
That's
You know
funny.
what I'm talking about.
he sounds like the Seminole Wind. That's
What
he'll never be
what's your
Jonathan.
Vince Gill flavor of ice cream?
If Vince Gill's voice was a flavor of ice cream, what would it be?
Melted vanilla.
Oh. Hey, but vanilla is like the number one most bought flavor, so
No, I don't eat ice cream because I get extreme diarrhea
no
when I
one
eat it.
cares about your
You
lactose intolerance.
Why don't you just ask me? Why don't I? Hey, I'm a grown man. Ask me what I really think about Vince.
What do you really think about Vince?
Vince, please call me. I love you.
I do love Vince.
I love Vince.
So
too.
much.
I love Vince Gill.
Me
yeah,
too.
fuck ice cream.
He-
Vince
okay.
He's a
is
shredder.
I was
yeah,
about to
I was
say,
about to
like,
s-
I'm like a huge like guitar fan. Like my favorite guitarist is Richie Sambora from Bon Jovi.
Yeah, he's not as good
But-
as Richie, but
Vince Gill is up there with all
Mhm.
those.
He's up there,
like,
but
with I
nobody-
think he's up there with like Eddie and Stevie.
I think so
Like,
too.
Vince Gill.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
no.
He is a picker, man.
Sorry,
Mhm.
hold on. Sorry, Eddie. I have a picture of him in my room.
He's
Sorry.
up here, and Stevie's over there.
Vince is nowhere near.
And there's Randy Travis that stares at me.
He's-
all
Oh,
the
I
time.
saw Randy.
He's
Travis.
close
Yeah,
to
he
Steve.
scares me.
Vince is close to is close to Stevie, but not Eddie.
In his own genre, like
I don't know. in
obviously, like,
everything.
everybody has their own genre, but like,
Here, Eddie is here, and
Yeah, he's-
literally nobody else
well, yes,
is
that's
in
your,
between,
that's
and
your
then
opinion,
everyone.
yeah.
It's not my opinion. It's stated fact. The RCA said it was. It's not. It's not opinion. Don't come at me. Eddie was the best. Vince was good. The only reason I like Vince Neil is because of his guitar playing.
Vince Gill.
Vince Gill,
Vince.
Vince Neil.
I like
Vince Neil's overweight and lost his voice like 20 years ago. How was that concert, by the way? Y'all should
It was-
recap that concert.
I keep telling him.
We-
Motley Crue
I
at
said-
Minute Maid Park.
Yeah, I'm like stadium tour.
Well,
stadium
we
tour.
we're gonna do
We're gonna do
episode
it when-
episode 2 recap. We did. We were gonna do that concert, but it was like a Monday or something, and we
I
were
was
tired.
Really tired.
But I wanted to do a podcast, and I was like, we gotta save that concert. We gotta be more high energy.
Yeah, Dalton said you need to be more awake because like that was
Yeah,
like,
it's
the best night
fucking.
of my life.
Yeah, it was yeah.
I
I mean,
was supposed to be there,
I know.
but my friends wanted to go
I
a lot
know.
more than I wanted to go.
dude,
and I was
it
really
was so
tired.
packed. It was so lit. It was too crowded.
It
They
really
sorry,
wasn't.
Zach.
Yeah,
It
Zach,
really wasn't. Like
Sorry.
the floor was nice because it was spread out. Like they set it up very well, and we were on the edge. Like
Yeah.
well, you know.
So Minute Maid does a good job with big concerts.
yes, I saw
Oh,
Paul
yeah.
McCartney there a couple years ago, and of course I had like.
It was
higher
worth it to
seats.
see Def Leppard. I love Def Leppard, so
That's my favorite band.
What has 9 arms and makes terrible music?
Oh, every night that I watch the Bastards, I get to hear
a centipede with 10 arms, and when you pulled one off.
That. That's definitely
Hey,
my
shout
favorite
out!
band.
What's the drummer's name?
Rick Allen.
Shout out Rick Allen, dude.
Like that's my record right there.
Yeah, we got it. That's why I want a third. I need
My
a li-
two my
a
two
little
faves
helper.
right there side by side.
So what is the coolest gig that me and you played this year? I'm trying to think. Was it the last
Reckless
Whiskey?
Kelly.
Yeah.
We got to open up. For
Yeah,
Reckless
that was
Kelly.
pretty fun. That was a
was
big
cool.
show.
Yeah.
That was a cool show. I, what do you
But-
remember from that show?
Loading in all their gear, all their 20,000 pounds of gear.
Yeah, they
Didn't they
had
have like big liner
bro. They had
raves?
so much.
Didn't they have the big liner?
No.
raves?
That was the sound guy.
Yeah.
No, they had literally 16,000 pounds of gear in their trailer.
Yeah,
Is that
like
the
Yeah.
one with the stand up bass?
No.
no, it was the older fellas. What's the 7 Nights in Ireland?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Brandon likes to sing that song. That was a good show. It was hot, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was hot. But I mean, we did really well. I thought we did a good,
Yeah, we did
good
great.
job, and it was a lot of. It was, I don't know. I've been a Reckless Kelly fan for a long
And
time.
we showed up with like a pedal board and that's it. So the
Yeah.
sound guy was happy. Yeah,
But all those guys, they all had like 3 vintage amps per person, and all their amps weighed like 50 pounds apiece.
God bless, dude.
Oh yeah, it was like the old school like tube band.
They
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
they gotta have a team for that, dude.
Oh yeah,
I
they
would-
put on a great show.
It sounded great too.
It sounded awesome. Brooke from iPro ran sound that night. Did a great job.
Yeah, shout out iPro. Shout
Yeah.
out they're the Godiers.
Avery was at that show.
Yeah, she was. That was a good one.
But I still think the best gig we played was that Whiskey Barn show that next night because we opened up for Reckless Kelly on
Yes.
Thursday. We played the Barn on
Mhm.
Friday. Killed it. Had the best crowd response. Like I don't know. That was
Dude, they love
was a
us.
that was the
fun
best show we played all year.
They loved us.
That was
yeah.
so fun.
Yeah.
That was
I
the
had a-
most fun I've had at the barn.
Yeah, I've had a great time.
That's why I'm so excited for next Friday.
But you
Yeah.
played Green Hall this year. You played.
Didn't I play Green this year?
Yeah, in
Didn't you?
March.
Yeah, in March I did. Shout out Green Hall. Yeah,
Seems so long
please,
ago.
hey, call us again. Call the Gulf Coast Drifters again. I want to play there again. I'll
Call the
Gre-
bastards. So
Bro,
Brady can play.
we
We
could
got
do
no
it.
business playing in Green.
no, we. dude,
There's some people that play there that
bruh,
have no business
no,
playing there.
you absolutely. Green Hall. If anybody listening to make it happen, you want a good fucking night, we'll make that happen.
I respect Green Hall
yeah.
way too much.
We'll do Bastards and Friends
to play at Green Hall.
Well, they don't respect themselves because I see some of the bands they have. Bro, I played there. You're no different than
Shots
me.
fired.
When I was a kid in high school and I was playing my crappy Chinese acoustic guitar and I'd go to New Braunfels every summer with my parents, I would go to Green Hall in the middle of the day and go sit on the stage and just play a Pat Green
Pretend.
song and pretend.
Really?
Lean back and
Aw.
And I'd look at that Texas flag over the stage.
Dude, they should let us. But yeah, we
I
could
sing
totally do
songs about Texas.
it. Blue Bonnet Bastards.
Sing 'em often as if she was some old lover.
Look, keep. You could do the advertisement, dude. We could do it. Blue Bonnet Bastards and GCD back at Green Hall.
Bro, that'd be a hell of a show, actually.
That'd be fun.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I've
Oh,
played there. I
yeah.
know we could do it because I get
dude,
that
the
Roger.
fans would love
Roger
that.
may not want to. He's in totally his own right. He has no obligation to just keep bringing us to Green Hall. Like,
Sure.
no, yeah, it's so. I think that if I want to play there, I do want to play there again because it's bad. It's not the thing about Green Hall is it's not just the building. It's that block. Because
It's-
Green Hall to
It's
me,
just green in general.
the building,
Yeah.
it sounds great and it's an awesome venue, but it would be nothing without the block and the town
Yeah.
and the setting. And it just so happens that this perfect fucking barn house got put right here.
It's either
So,
hot as balls or
Yeah.
colder than a witch's
yeah,
tit.
but you
And we've done both. I sweated my ass off one night. The
But
first
you
time I
don't-
played
you
there,
don't
and
care
the
at
second
a-
time,
you
I
don't
was
care at Green Hall.
freezing.
you don't. They
No,
don't.
I didn't. I mean, I didn't care.
No, and we could totally do
And
that.
there's no green room. The green room is a
Just-
line of urinals on the
Yeah.
side of the stage.
Yeah, there's like
That
one
is
little.
the
It's like a
men's bathroom.
closet where everybody stands. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need that. I honestly like it even more because of that.
Yeah.
I don't feel
Yeah.
like I've played at a few venues where the whole experience was like extravagant, you know.
But the
And-
show wasn't.
Right.
Yeah, and I like that's why I like Green Hall because it's 1,000 people show up, but then it's also like and it humbles the people that play there. Honestly, I think for me, it's like a big deal. You know, it's kind of equal playing field. But if I want to play there again, I don't know if Roger,
Well, I
I'll
think
vouch for
y'all
you
were-
every day of the week. I love opening for you, and I'd be happy to do it. And I'll rep you and put you on. But
Well, you normally do his birthday bash, which is in July, but
Mhm.
this year the weekend that he played there was the weekend we were in
Yeah.
Hawaii. So, and I told Mason from day one, like we're gonna.
well,
be in
I would
Hawaii
love to
that
do
week.
it because the crossover fans between Roger and GCD, they talk about that the shows we open for him every time I see them. It's like, oh, I love y'all. We played. Oh, shout
Yes,
out!
on Friday
Yeah, big shout out to Kim.
and Mike.
And we shouted them out yesterday, but again, shout out to Kim and Mike. But that's where they saw us, and yeah, that venue. If anybody listens to this part and can help me, the Bastards and GCD could, with an amount of money, I could advertise the
Tag
gig.
team that show. That'd
Yeah.
be a good
That
show.
would be a good
Yeah,
show.
and all of the musicians are of the caliber to not choke and play on the stage. So it'd
Okay,
be-
next question. Can I move on?
Oh, we're still doing questions.
We
All
just
yeah,
side stories.
she's got like 40 or 50 of them.
So this no, this one's like more. I guess I was gonna gear this one for like other people, but it'd be good for you too, because like this is kind of your job, and it was your job for a long time.
6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So if you could choose any other job in the world, what would you choose?
I would make liquor for a living.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Like
I,
whiskey in particular.
Any kind of liquor.
Same
I
thing.
really enjoy. I know it's illegal, but I don't care. Whatever.
Moonshine.
So many. Yeah, I like making moonshine. Moonshine's fun. It's cool. I would love to open a distillery, and
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck it.
that would be my other dream job. I've already had my dream job. I played
Yeah.
music for a living. I was good at it. I did really well for 6 years, and yeah,
That's why I was like, should I ask that question? Because you like did it. Like,
Yeah, I already
you got
did
to
it.
have your dream job.
I kind of got it out of my system. I really got burned out. Like I was playing
Yeah.
10 gigs a week.
It can get burning out,
And I
no
was
doubt.
playing wagon wheel 5 times a day. And,
The-
yeah.
Hey, can you give it?
Which version? Bob Dylan, Old Crow Medicine
All
Show,
of 'em,
or
yeah.
Darius Rucker?
Yeah,
But I
man.
refuse to call him that.
All
He's
of them.
he's
Can you
just
give us a
Hootie.
little bit right now?
Hootie.
just Hootie. But
Hootie.
Hootie doesn't sing.
Can you
like
give us a
well.
little hootie right now?
I don't know.
Nails on trail on there.
Little P.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Keep it.
Love Hootie.
Doo-doo.
It's so bad.
Oh my.
Hold my hand. I want you.
Okay, that's enough. All right.
Hey, whoa.
Another one. If you could meet any one musician, dead or alive, who would it be?
Wanted.
I don't know.
Or band. I mean, but musician really.
John Lennon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, me too, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. He
Yeah.
seemed like such an introvert, and I don't know. I'd love to like.
Wow, that's why we're friends, Brandon. I
I don't
wouldn't.
know.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
we're friends.
A quiet setting with John Lennon
Yes. Oh,
and just listen.
yes.
I'll scream in the background, so it's like you're actually there with Yoko.
Oh, God.
Okay. John Lennon pre Yoko.
Okay.
No, John Lennon whenever.
Yeah.
whatever.
John Lennon whenever.
Yeah, pre Yoko is
Yeah,
way better.
I want to talk to Yoko. I want to see what the fuck's
She's
going.
probably got something cool to say. She's still alive. isn't
Oh,
she?
John
she
John
lived
is
a
my
cool life.
husband.
Stop. Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah, I probably. Hold on, let me.
My brother literally named his daughter after
think-
John Lennon.
I think
so-
the only person.
Not his favorite Beatle. by
not
the
his
way.
favorite. Well, so Courtney got to
He's
pick the
no-
girl
he's-
name.
he's-
That's why.
Paul is the favorite Beatle.
That's not Zach's.
but
favorite.
that's
well,
why-
he does love Paul.
But
his
that's
favorite.
why John is the coolest. Is because he's nobody's favorite.
He's my favorite Beatle.
Yeah, but he's like the underdog. Paul was the pretty boy.
Yeah,
Everybody
Ringo.
likes. Yeah, everybody
one.
likes. Yeah, he's the cute one. Everybody
Yeah.
likes Paul.
Yeah.
I like Ringo.
Everybody likes
yeah,
Ringo.
Rin-
He just likes to have fun.
yeah, Ringo
I
is
love Ringo.
Ringo is my favorite Beatle.
Ringo's my spirit animal.
Ringo's the
Yes.
oldest one. He's gonna outlive them all.
Dude,
Dude.
he looks great.
He looks fantastic.
He looks
I
amazing.
follow him on Twitter.
Me too, bro. That's what good living. That's what never being unhappy.
Yeah,
with.
not giving two shits ever.
Yeah, he.
Just going
Oh,
with the
yeah,
flow. all
my
the
spirit
time.
animal is Ringo. Because he didn't have. He really didn't. He wrote some good ones, but he really didn't even
I
care.
wrote a song about an octopus.
Because yeah,
Not to take anything away from
Exactly.
George, though. We all love George.
well, that's the other three were all so like art,
Be more
emotion.
artsy
Yeah,
than-
when they were way more emotional, but Ringo was just.
Yeah, I think that's why I like. He's just a goofy dude. Like
And did you watch the documentary that Peter Jackson did, the long one?
Is that the one on
Disney
Disney
Plus.
Plus?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
big
no,
one.
I couldn't get through the first 2 episodes
that,
because
that was hard.
the mouth, like trying to sync it up with the whatever
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
saying, like it
I didn't
just
care.
threw me off. I couldn't
watched.
do it.
I
got-
watched all of it.
So we watched. It got way better after those first 2 episodes.
That's what your brother said, and I never
Yes.
just.
yeah, after
skipped
seeing
that.
Ringo just sit there, he was definitely stoned. He'd just sit there,
They definitely edited out
and then
some drug
they would,
use.
they would figure out like a riff, and then finally once they started playing, he'd just go.
He's literally be sitting there, and all of a sudden he's like, "Okay, now it's my time."
Dude, but think about how easy that was for him. He had the best of both worlds. That he didn't have to really think. He
you had
just
to ride the coattails and
wrote
He
a
has
song
the
about an octopus.
Best songwriting team,
and
Yeah,
front of
ever.
him.
he's the
Yeah,
goat, dude.
ever. Yeah.
Lennon McCartney.
I,
mean, he's
I
best
think
songwriting
the
duo.
only person I could say John Lennon be one, but I think I put Elvis above John
That's
Lennon.
mine.
I think he'd be my number one.
Oh, that cultural appropriator, Elvis.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
you.
No.
Cancel me. I don't give a fuck.
Never wrote anything, and all
I
of
don't
his
give a
best
fuck.
stuff is just like Lead Belly songs and stuff
Yeah.
that's way older than that.
Yeah.
Or his
No.
southern
No,
gospel
dude. I
music.
like Elvis is the goat because he slayed the
Uh,
He slayed the P. You
Yeah.
know what I'm? Yeah. Elvis is the goat.
I mean, we
All the
only put
underage
2.
girls, you mean? Like,
Not Fat
It has-
Elvis.
his
I
14
would
his
not. I don't
14
want.
You're like really loud in my head.
all
What?
the time.
All the literally, you're in my head all the time. So
What?
You're like yelling in the mic and it's loud in my headphones.
We're getting excited about Elvis.
Yeah,
I'm excited about
Jesus. What
Elvis
is
all the
it?
time.
This is the one.
I can't believe you only have 2 albums in here.
Somebody call the
My
ambulance.
whole like wooden thing out there that has the
Elvis is
albums
the goat.
is like basically all Elvis albums. That's not even all the ones I have.
I mean, he's the king.
He's the
He's-
goat. I want to meet Elvis.
Hey, I
Not
have a
f-
full size cutout of him at my house, at my mom's house, and
Want
I
it.
really wanted to ask if I could bring it in here and like put it in the window.
Yeah, absolutely, no
Wouldn't that
doubt.
be
We'll put
great?
it behind me so I can.
So
like,
everybody driving by can like
make
see
out
Elvis
with
now.
him.
Yes, he's just like standing there like
dude, I love
you
Elvis.
doing?
He's the
It's
goat.
called karate, man.
karate.
Hey,
Only
come
2
on,
types of people know that.
man.
The Chinese and the king.
Oh no!
Stop hating on my man.
Dude, I love Elvis. He's the best.
I have all of his movies on DVD.
Well,
And
okay.
that says something because he's a terrible
Maybe
actor.
I don't know.
They're all terrible.
Maybe Dimebag. I want to. Well, yeah, Eddie. I would want
Yeah.
to. Number
Yeah.
one would be Eddie. I would be probably Eddie, and then it's a toss up between John Lennon and Elvis.
Nobody asked you.
Oh, I know. I don't care.
I asked Brandon.
Yeah, no doubt. Remember what I said the first 5 minutes of the first podcast?
It's about you.
About a shovel.
You
Something
remember-
about a
Oh
shovel.
yeah,
Hey.
something about a shovel.
You remember what Toby Keith said on his
I wanna-
seminal 2006
I want to talk
album?
about me.
Yeah.
You know what? Fun fact. I think. Don't fact check me. Actually, fact check
Okay,
me.
I'm joking.
I think Blake Shelton wrote that song.
No
Don't
way.
stop. I don't. I can, like a liberal, I can pretend reality is not real. It's fine. It is voting
Alright, it
day.
says song by Toby Keith.
Oh. I'm gonna
Written
be
by
wrong.
okay, so,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
it says
be wrong.
songwriters was Bobby Braddock.
Toby Keith.
He wrote a bunch of songs. Bobby Braddock wrote like I don't know, hundreds.
He probably
he's in
wrote
the
some of
Country Music
Blake's.
Hall of Fame.
He
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, but in my head, it's Toby Keith.
Toby Keith wrote the
Want
song.
to talk about me? Want to talk about you?
Sang
Want
the
to talk
song.
about me?
And
You know what my favorite Toby Keith song is?
Oh God,
Red Solo Cup.
I hate that
No, that's a
song.
good one. That's a party song. My favorite is American Girl.
Yeah, with the sawed off
My
shotgun.
American.
Always stand up and salute and always recognize. Didn't we play that on 4th of
Freedom.
July?
Yes.
Yeah,
One
no
year.
doubt.
You and I
Absolutely.
tag teamed a 4th of July gig at Lake Houston Brewery.
We played it at a Trump rally.
It was
Yeah.
a Trump boat parade, not
Yeah.
a rally. Not a. It was
Oh
a
yeah,
boat
yeah, yeah,
parade.
yeah.
Boat
It was a
parade.
Trump boat parade.
Yeah.
Bro, I tell everybody that. They don't.
That's his
Yeah.
favorite show. He always talks about that.
It's not my favorite, but it's up there. I had a great fucking time.
We've played some good shit, man.
That was
Like,
20
that was
that
a good
was
one.
Peak 2020.
20, yeah.
Yeah, that's what showed me that
think-
Biden is a chode because there was nobody showing up for Joe Biden like that, bro. There was 500 votes. Like,
that registered.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
And there were another like 200 that didn't register.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
there
Like,
was
that's crazy.
thousands of people there, bro. You say what you, I mean,
That's so cool.
say what you want about Donald Trump, but there nobody fucking showing up. There's not 700 votes showing up. Maybe it's just like Houston, I don't know, but
I don't know.
that was a good fucking show. And I played the Star Spangled Banner, and that was I did that all for America.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
remember that one guy who was like, "Take your fucking head off."
Yeah, he was yelling.
This
saying-
one guy was about to fight another.
I
guy
thought he
to
was
take
yelling
his
at
head
me, and then he was yelling at people for not taking their hat off, like a true good-blooded American.
off.
Yeah.
Red-blooded.
Probably liberals, I bet.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't even vote for Trump.
Oh, shots.
I didn't vote for
fired.
Biden either. Just so you know, everyone.
Who'd you vote
He
for?
just didn't vote.
I voted for Joe Jorgensen in
Yeah.
2020.
JoJo, I love you, JoJo.
I like that third party vote.
I am
I voted for Trump.
libertarian.
Was it libertarian?
Libertarian.
I voted for Donald Trump.
Dalton Trump?
I wish, dude. Please adopt me, Donald. I'd be Donald Trump's kid.
You'd
be the best
adopted
Yes, yes.
Probably of all time.
The greatest ever.
He'd
probably be
Just the best. This is the best guitar player. He's the
Hunter.
best guitar.
Hunter, you're fired. I've got a new son. His name is Earl Shreds. He plays guitar. He's probably the best guitar player of all time.
Just the best.
I don't know.
He's building the
I don't
wall.
know.
know.
That's what they say. That's just what they say.
I can't even
The liberals
do
don't want you to hear
it.
it.
It's too funny.
That's a great Donald Trump.
Hey, my company.
It's gonna be.
speaking of
That's gonna
Donald
be
Trump,
clipped. I hope you know.
My company
bro.
I work for. So I work for a crane company, and there was like a Trump. It's not a rally, but he like came and spoke,
It
and
was
they
a
put up
rally.
a
Was that
stage.
in Crosby?
I think so. I
Was
don't
that off
remember.
Foley Road.
Yes.
Well, they
I
put up like a
remember
little
this,
stage,
yes.
and he's like talking, and in the background, it's one of my company's cranes with American flag hanging down, and Trump's in the front, and it's like I posted. It was like my wallpaper for a while at work, like because it was just like Trump, American flag, our crane, just like holding American flag above Donald Trump.
America.
It's like a bald eagle over
Freedom,
here.
dude.
Yeah. It was
Dude,
cool.
did you hear it? Did y'all hear that one?
The bald eagle.
On wings as eagles.
And I'll stand up next to you.
That's proud to be an American.
and a fan her still
Today.
today.
The first time I heard that was at a Baptist church when I was younger.
Hell yeah.
That was I loved that song.
I
remember
came out-
standing up in church just like with my hand on my heart, and I was like, "This is what church is about."
You know how like you know how like when you're like way down in a tunnel, but you can hear something coming.
Yeah.
Well, when I was born, that's what it sounded like until
came
finally
out,
I
it's like,
squared out and went
"I'm
and
proud to be
in
an
America.
American."
Yeah, and then
Like
I
the
can't-
cymbals,
yeah,
you know,
that's
like
Now
what-
certain band.
stand up.
yeah,
Next to you.
yeah.
I
And then-
played the cymbals in high school.
Yeah,
or middle school
absolutely.
band.
There was a Uncle Sam was in the room and he said, "Good to have you on our side, soldier." Absolutely, yeah.
Welcome to the good fight.
Welcome to the greatest country on God's earth. Welcome to God's as Luke
God's
Bryant,
country.
or is it Blake Shelton?
That's Blake Shelton.
As Blake Sheldon, welcome to God's country.
Or if you're my dad, that's
or
Devers.
or
Devers is
Devers,
God's
Texas.
country.
or Mark. Yeah,
Yeah.
but Devers.
According to Mark, Devers is God's country.
Oh, it definitely is. But as I proudly stand up next to her and defend her still this day, because there ain't no,
Ain't no doubt. I love
ain't
this
no-
song.
absolutely. ain't
God
no-
bless the USA.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, I
Yeah.
guess I really haven't. If you listen to me the first time on this podcast, I haven't really said I love America, and if you don't like America, don't fucking listen to me.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm getting serious. I'm gonna get deep for
All
the,
right.
I'm gonna no. I'm gonna get deep
I
for the
have another
troops right now.
question.
I'm doing this for the troops.
Everything's for the troops. Yes, we respect them. I thank you.
Stand-
troops. I support.
Stand
you.
up and salute.
I can't stand up or my mic will fall over.
Okay, so Uncle Sam will take sitting down. Whoa, that's, whoa,
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wrong kind of salute there.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
I'm gonna scoot
I was
down.
Wrong
pointing-
kind of salute.
Yeah.
I was
No,
pointing
no,
to
put that arm down.
Stevie.
Yeah, whoa, yeah, put the
That was
arm
for
down.
Stevie.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit on this side of the couch now. Yeah,
Stevie Heil.
Sydney, the voices and opinions of Sydney Shreds are solely her own and not representative of Earl Shreds LLC.
You said we're one and the same. I'm COO.
I don't
Earl
even.
Shreds LLC.
I don't even know you. Okay,
You
just keep
deemed
the
me
sig heils down to a minimum. Jeez.
A 0, not a minimum. 0 is where it needs to be.
Oh, sorry, my bad. This is
yeah.
awkward.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just let it slip. You be listening to Kanye West too
I
hard.
do want to visit Poland.
Shout out Kanye.
Shout out to Kanye.
just-
Hey,
Yeah.
he's coming on next week, right?
Yeah.
You got
I'll
Kanye
have him
next
on.
week?
We need to talk
It's just
about
yay
that.
now.
Yeah, yay. Have me
Yay.
on. Yay,
Yay.
yay.
Yee.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Inwards in Paris went too hard for you to go down this road.
I mean, if Joel Olstein can get him, you can get him.
Yeah,
Dude,
that was
ugh.
like last or 2 years ago. when he
Please.
came.
That
Yeah.
was a trash ass interview. Of course, Joel
he
Stein's a
went
chill.
Can
on
everyone
there
be
and
quiet?
sang.
Can everyone be quiet? Just, I'm trying to channel God right now. Can everyone be quiet?
Oh, that's the sound of my Gulfstream 50. Sorry. It's hard to pray when you're when the
you, Kim.
two Rolls Royces are
Aw.
revving up. It's real hard to talk.
We watched the documentary.
I fly in
and I
this-
kind of feel bad for him.
I fly this
yeah.
private jet so that I can be closer to God.
I need everybody to donate.
Yeah.
Hey, he worked his ass
It's
off.
a
to
lot
get where he
easier.
was,
It's
so.
a lot easier to talk to God 40,000 feet, and I can't have somebody's stupid fucking baby interrupting.
Y'all are getting mad at me.
How am I going to bring you the message if I've got fucking Diane's 6-year-old screaming? Absolutely. I put Jesus on the side of the plane. What else do you want?
All right.
Earl Shreds, Shred Shack.
Praise him. Well,
All right. Next question. If you could see
I can loop that.
any,
That might.
oh gosh, any musician or band in their prime,
Primus.
no, who would it be? Like the number one. What's the concert you would go to? Like
You can go back.
Zeppelin.
that. Okay, yeah, that'd probably be mine too. Or
Zeppelin's my favorite band of all time.
yeah, I would probably just say
Dude.
like Woodstock, honestly.
Can I say?
But Zeppelin.
Can I also?
Woodstock '99 or
Yeah, with,
Yeah,
with
that's-
the
yeah, fuck.
biscuit.
Limp Biscuits.
Yeah.
Did
Great
it.
stuff. Just one of those days.
46 fucks in this motherfucking song. Yo, I did it for the hot dog.
Chocolate starfish and the hot
It's
dog
the
flavored
chocolate.
water.
I never liked Limp Bizkit.
I
man.
love Limp
Dude,
Bizkit.
I love Limp Bizkit,
Dude, I posted
bro.
a TikTok yesterday of me squatting, and
Bro, I
it's
do.
to Limp Bizkit.
It's my like.
That's
It's.
what I chose.
I'm not.
Were you
guilty.
rocking that set?
I was. Dude,
Hey,
it's
hey.
on my deadlifting playlist.
Just one of those days.
Yeah,
You don't want to wake up.
Everything is.
everybody
Everything
sucks.
sucks.
I really don't know why. I want to justify ripping
ripping
someone's
someone's
head
head
off. Was yeah. I don't. I mean, it's not like I
Yeah.
get it. I listen to Biscuit when I'm in. It has to be in a Biscuit mood, but.
Hey,
It-
they're having like
no.
What
a
is a
revival
biscuit
tour.
move? A revival tour?
Okay,
Have
so
you seen the Woodstock 99 documentary? That's a Biscuit mood.
okay,
Yeah.
but so like the Woodstock '99, basically that like those main headliners
But-
are coming back. You know, like the When We Were Young tour that's coming around, like
Yeah.
the emo stuff. Well, there's one called shoot, I was gonna
Coming in the
remember.
hood with the drip.
I literally just saw it, and it's like Korn, System of a Down, Limp Bizkit.
Are you
System of a Down, I would go
ready?
see.
They're like the main headliner. It's like
Yeah.
System of a Down,
Rah!
Korn, Evanescence, Flyleaf. There's a bunch like, but it's like the When We Were Young tour, but it's like
so
that.
broken.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
A little
But,
heavier
hey,
than when we were young.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If I can say something embarrassing though, it's
Oh,
about
gosh.
the question, dude. Was
Who
it?
would you choose?
When did we listen to? No. When did we listen to Stairway to Heaven? Was
Oh,
it
like
Saturday?
3 nights ago.
Dude, I'm not, I cried.
It's called Sick New
Okay.
World.
Guess gay, but I really did. I was listening to Stairway to Heaven.
It's a great song.
You know,
It's
and
a,
it was like,
it's a work of art.
and I was in
It's
the
a
mid-
masterpiece.
dude. It was in the middle. Was I? Yeah. Were you driving? You were driving because I was really fucked up.
I think you were driving.
No, I don't drive drunk, but
I don't know. Does it start at an A minor? I don't even know.
yeah, it's the bar chord though.
Oh.
But dude, I can't lie. It's such a beautiful
I've
song.
been late to work because I sat in my car for 8 extra
Yes,
minutes.
That's
just
what
to
she
listen to
said.
it.
Me too. When I used to go to work
Mhm.
and I'd hear
It's like a
Stairway,
minor.
I would wait in the parking lot till it was done because
Yeah.
I love.
Sometimes when I get home, he'll walk out of the patio, and I'm sitting in my car, and I'm like, "Stairways on,
Yeah, that I love Led
Stairway.
Maybe
sacred."
I don't know if it would be Led Zeppelin. I might have to say the Beatles. I don't know, but Led Zeppelin would be sick.
I saw Paul McCartney, so I mean,
You go to a prime Beatles concert, like the sound quality wasn't that great back in the day, right? They were
Yeah,
playing through like,
But I would just piss on myself with all the little girls.
Yeah.
I'm talking. Yeah, no,
like,
I'm not.
That's all you hear the whole time.
Yeah, I would be
Yes.
there. That's the Beatles I'm talking about. I'm talking
like rooftop Beatles,
no, I don't want to
where
see.
they re-sing the same
I
song.
don't want to see them get all complicated. I want to hold your hand. Dude, if I would have taken you out on a Beatles concert and
I would have done the helicopter with my hair. Yeah, so let me tell you this.
Well,
Sick
let's
New
talk about-
World, it's headliner System of a Down, and then it's like a bunch of stuff. But it's Korn, Deftones, Incubus, Evanescence, Papa Roach,
Incubus.
Chevelle.
Do y'all want to go in
Flyleaf.
February? They're coming to, I think,
I think
Woodlands
I saw that. Yeah.
or 713. I think 713.
Yeah, I saw that. It's
dude,
like right around
if
my
they're in
birthday.
713, I want to go.
I wanna go.
I want to go.
But is it with what's his face? Or is that
Brandon Boyd. What do you mean?
What?
who came recently
What?
with Incubus? Oh no. it
As like an
was-
opener?
Succubus. Your succubus
Yeah,
is
it was
showing.
Incubus and shit.
I don't know shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Sometime.
Jim and Amanda went.
Oh, with Choeed and Cambria.
No, That was a different tour
Oh.
or different.
Okay,
show.
but yeah, I do want to go to Incubus. That would be really
Let's do it.
sick.
Let's do it.
I'm not yes on Cynthia Woods, but if there's
No. I
No,
think it's
they were-
713.
yeah.
I think
Oh.
Cam's gonna buy me tickets for Christmas.
Yeah, because they just got
Oh,
done with
Cameron, buy me tickets for Christmas.
you
hint,
bet.
hint.
Yeah, Cammy, come on, get it together. Let-
She's gonna say no.
Yeah, I want 'em
I'm not
to.
on the podcast. I'm not doing
Yeah.
shit.
We've already talked about it. We're gonna do the next podcast
Yeah.
about dogs with
Yeah.
Cameron.
Yes.
Yeah, we're doing dog
Oh,
review.
we should bring the doggy.
We'll bring Merle and Dolly.
Yeah,
Dolly.
we'll review our
The
dogs.
TT queen.
Just our dogs.
This one
Yeah.
kind of sucks. He's kind of annoying.
The TT queen.
Aw,
bring her.
ooh.
We had to rent a carpet cleaner this morning because of Merle.
Aw.
Speaking
Because
of
of
dogs,
Merle?
we won't go there. We don't have to go there. But yeah, we
It's
had to
an-
rent a carpet
he's-
cleaner. He was a little under the weather.
Oh, that's sad.
Anyway,
Poor
it's in my
Merle.
truck right now. I was supposed to return it, but we started this podcast so late.
Oh,
I'm just not
sorry,
going to.
Cam.
Yeah, where'd you get it from? Rent-A-Center?
Lowe's.
The better people pleasers is what I've heard.
Oh,
Are we out of Bush?
Yeah, I think we're out of butt. With someone,
Do I have to switch to Miller Lite?
Probably.
All right, I'm gonna switch to Miller Lite.
where are they
Don't need a
at?
beer
I'm good. There's some in the fridge, I think.
in the fridge.
There's a bunch of stuff in the fridge.
Did I put that case of Millers out there?
I think they're still outside.
I'll go find them.
If not, look on the very bottom of the fridge, and there's like Lone Star and Miller Lite.
Yeah, there's some. Yeah, bring me one of those bad boys.
Who came with Incubus to Cynthia Woods recently? With
Hoobastank?
no. Now it's gonna
I'm
bother
not
me.
a perfect person.
With Rome. Who is it?
Sublime.
Sublime.
Sublime with
Chrome.
Chrome.
With
With
Chrome.
Chrome Dome. I've
Yeah.
seen
It
them.
was Sublime.
You want to see Sublime?
I would see Sublime. I want to go see Revolution. They're coming back to Houston.
Feeling alright. Yeah, yeah. Doop-a-doom-ba-doom. It's about that time
Oh,
for
gosh.
us.
It makes me sad. I wish we were back in Hawaii.
I know, right?
Um,
Revolution in Hawaii hit a little different.
I want to go to that tour with Korn
Slayer.
and System of a Down.
Nah, dude.
I would love to
gonna
see
be-
System of a Down.
It's gonna be $1,500 beers.
Well, it's in Vegas with the when we were young tour is. He went
How did
outside.
that go?
Great. I saw a lot of videos of it.
I heard one show got canceled.
Yeah, it was the weather. But then they redid it the next night.
Whoa, that's a big pack.
I was gonna say Natty Daddy.
yeah,
but
Shred
it's
Shack
not.
has a new
Yeah,
sponsor.
you know who
this
to
evening.
call.
Miller
Call
Lite.
me. Yeah, call
Miller
me.
Lite.
We switched from Bush to Miller.
Look at that. More taste, only 96 calories. I used to know a crane operator when I worked in construction. He said, I only drink Miller Lite because they double distill it and it's the purest beer. And then he'd show up and when we had to do call outs and we needed a crane dude at like 10 a.m.,
He come hungover.
he'd come drunk. He'd call, my boss would call him and say, hey, how many are you in deep? Because this was on
I feel like
Saturday.
that's a crane operator. Like that's a normal question
Yeah,
for
dude.
a crane
And,
operator.
he'd be like, well, I'm 4 deep right now. And he'd be like, all right, well, go ahead and stop and then head to work. Yeah.
Horrible.
Sober up on
I'm
your.
not going to say any names because I don't want to fuck anybody, but that's,
I feel like that's a normal thing though.
Yeah,
Coming
it-
from the crane industry.
yeah, if you're a safety dude at a plant or in the industrial industry, don't fucking come at me with how safe you are because at the end of the day, it's about getting the job done.
You worked on the plants, didn't you?
Oh, I was a plant warrior. I did 32-16 straight one
I'm gonna say
time
32
after
years.
Hurricane Harvey. Yeah.
I did plant work for like 3 months after I moved back to Texas, and it was
Terrible.
it was pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Because of the pay, not because of the company I work for, and I'm not gonna name names, but yeah, I went from making a lot of money playing music to making $14 an hour as an electrician apprentice.
Ugh.
That sucked.
Plant life.
Yeah.
Dude, plant life is I want to do a plant life podcast. I want to be a welder though. I want one of those trucks, those dualies with the welding
The
machine, dude.
flatbed on the back.
Dude,
Yeah.
wouldn't that be sick,
With
bro?
the Stanley.
And then your old lady's like sleep on you with her her trainer while you're in Midland?
Yeah,
Bro, I work in Midland all the time.
Whoa.
pipeliner
Yeah,
wife.
you're a short-term visitor.
I'm like one night in Midland and I'm back the next day.
Yeah, no.
Like
no.
I spend as little time in Midland as
the
possible.
welder,
There's nothing else to do there.
the
Just
welders are
work.
there for a long time.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
there for like months.
They bring their camper and they park it. And
But
they
that's
get them
one
like
city-
camper queen
Yeah.
That's one city I haven't played in, and I really want to play there.
to all the pipeliners
Yes, yes,
in their RVs
Ep-
or in their
yes.
campers.
yes. Are you above that?
You wanna
Because-
go?
Because
Let's play in Midland next time I'll
Can
book
you get us a
in Midland.
gig?
I want to be a welder's
I need to
wife.
make some money. I can't do it for free. Can I $50?
All right, $50.
Okay, yeah, I want to go play in Midland.
All right,
I want-
Where?
we'll make some phone calls.
I just
yeah,
want
dude,
free beer.
do it, bro. I'll play.
I'm not buying beer in Midland.
Just
so-
me and you.
I think I'm going for like a Monday night, Tuesday in December. I think
Monday night gig in Midland.
And you're playing.
Monday night in Midland. That sounds like a good song.
That does sound like a good song. I was thinking that
Monday.
earlier. Saying one night.
That's
in
probably
Midland.
gonna be the title of this
Monday
episode.
night in Midland.
Monday
Like
night.
midnight in Mobile,
Yeah, this is
Silver Eagle.
But Monday,
crystal meth.
Monday in Midland. Oh God. It's not even that. It's,
Welcome to the meth capital of the world.
Just another Monday night in Midland.
Ooh, that's
okay, I have another question.
yeah. Give me one more, and then I think we'll wrap it up.
This is the closer question, anyways.
Ooh.
Ooh,
You ready?
I don't know if I like it. Can we revise these questions?
No, this is the deepest one. It's the best one.
The deepest,
But you have one too. But
deeper.
we'll end with we'll do mine and then you can ask yours.
Oh yeah, I got one too.
Do you want to
yeah.
do yours first or mine?
No, mine. Yours first.
Okay.
Are you gay?
No. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Might as well be.
I'd go to HEB and pay $3 for a pack of them.
Would you get the crunchy outer core or
should've
just
said-
the
You
regular
should have
kind?
said suck dick.
Stop.
I didn't know there was multiple types of Klondike bars. I don't
Yeah.
even know the last time I had a Klondike bar.
Oh well, it's because this migrophones look like a Klondike bar. So
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
yeah. So what would you do for a Klondike bar?
I'd go to HEB and buy them for like $3.
You prefer Klondike over Bluebell?
Hell no.
Okay. I was about to say,
Bluebell.
are you a
Bluebell for
Texan?
life.
Are you a Texan or no?
Is this a fucking ice cream review channel?
Well, Brandon asked me about ice cream earlier.
About Vince Gill.
Vince Gill, yeah,
Yeah.
butter pecan,
Oh yeah.
Mm, vanilla bean.
half and half.
Vince is vanilla
He's
bean.
no, I think he's butter pecan.
He's Rocky Road, dude. There's one video of Vince online where his chicken picking is
Yes, it's
so
insane.
I love his chicken picking.
And he has that.
They love it
beautiful
when
white
I do it
guitar.
too. I love doing that shit. I don't even know what I'm doing, bro. When I chicken pick, I literally just play random notes. I want y'all to know that. And it goes to prove you play them fast enough, they don't give a fuck.
Sounds like a banjo. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, and they love it when they go, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
I can't do
It's
it.
because he does this the whole time.
Yeah, you gotta look the
Literally
part.
picking like
Yeah.
a chicken.
This is Earl Shred's PSA. Lead guitar players, y'all looking too serious while you're playing. Like
Loosen up a
you're
little
looking at the
Yeah.
fretboard too much. You're not getting those juicy fat cheeks clapping, dude. Right,
Oh, God.
Brandon? Are you with me on this? I feel like that's why you like me to play with you because
He wants his cheeks clapped.
yeah, you well shit, damn, damn, that boy got on them walk with me.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't. It's stops looking so serious, bro. Worried about your aeolian scales. Ugh.
Ask him what about his first car.
Huh?
So, Brandon, how are you feeling today?
I feel pretty good.
Oh, no,
you know?
no. This is my question. Courtesy, I got to shout out Brandon McLeod.
Well, mine's from Connor's. The Klondike bar is from Connor. I stole that.
Oh yeah, shout out Connor. Shout out Brandon McLeod. Y'all check out the episode I did yesterday. I believe this is 7. I think Earl Silverado is number 6. If you, what's the name of this episode? Midnight in Midland, right?
I don't know.
That's what he said. That was a song.
Monday night in Midland.
Monday
Monday
night.
night in Midland.
If you tell me what part of the episode what timestamp where Brandon said Monday Night Midland, and I'll give you a discount code on a shirt or any piece of merch you want.
100% off.
If you want something cheap, I'll even
100% off.
yeah. If you want something cheap, I'll give it to you for free. But just
Earl Shred's
DM
clothes,
me.
100% off.
yeah, not.
Always.
Not on the website.
I'm not saying that. Maybe if you want, I'll give you some stickers. Yeah, shout out to timestamp. I'll throw. You'll for sure get free stickers. But Monday Night Midland. Shout out Brandon. Y'all check out the last episode. And what?
What's
Oh,
the first car?
My
The make or the model? The make.
what's the make of your first car?
I still have it. It's sitting in my driveway
Oh,
and
yeah.
or in my garage. I don't
It's
know where it
your
is right now.
What's
Or
the
it was in
make?
your garage last
It's a
time.
1972 Chevrolet C10 pickup, short wheelbase. I
Is
built
that-
it when I was in high school.
So see, what would the
Chevrolet.
name be? Chevrolet? No, that's the brand. But is it like a Silverado?
well, they didn't have Silverados
It's
back
just a
then.
C10.
So
was
it's
a C10.
C10.
It was a Cheyenne.
And then
what
what's
C
the other?
stands for.
Your middle name, right?
Lee.
Brandon Lee.
Lee C10. yeah.
Apparently, it's your porn
So,
star name.
yeah.
And Dalton says Earl Silverado.
I
Yeah.
thought it was your middle name in the street you grew up on.
I thought so
No.
too.
I'd be Lee
That's for-
Apache if that. If
Oh, I
was
like
it.
that
Oh.
way,
That's way
better.
right?
Yeah.
No, I like
Although I'm not Native American.
I like Lee C10.
Maybe a little bit.
Mine would
but-
be
No, I like Lee C10. That's
Lynn
That sounds like a bad
Southward.
Star Wars
Uh,
character.
that's like some like Darkwood
C10.
Darkwood type.
Like a bad droid from Star Wars.
It's like an ASM. I'm Lee C10.
Stop. Is that Elon Musk other child? I mean, not is that his name? Yeah, Elon's other child.
Yeah.
Lee C10.
He's got like
Oh.
15 kids.
Oh my, Elon, your kid is so cute.
Is that the one he had with Amber Heard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know.
Amber Turd. Shout out Amber Turd.
Shout out Johnny Depp.
When's she coming on the podcast?
Oof.
Bro, I talked to her shoe this morning. I don't fuck that bitch. I wouldn't have her
I
on
don't
my
wanna.
Talk to her bed
yeah,
sheets.
yeah,
Oh,
she,
God,
yeah,
yeah.
I'll talk to her fucking
What about her
driver.
pillow that she shit on?
Yeah, I want to talk to that pillow. That
And
pillow.
then it got dark.
Yeah, I want to talk to
Yeah.
that pillow. I'm real talk. I want to shit on the same pillow as
Stop
Amber
it.
Heard.
Okay.
Okay, well, I guess we'll wrap it up.
I like Lee Apache better.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll
the
give us
Apache's way
two
better.
options. Either.
I like Brandon.
So I want to hear the
I wanna
name-
hear
the make of
Brandon.
your first car and the
Just-
street you grew up
You
on.
could break the mold and use your real name as your porn name.
Brandon, like,
I'm not fucking embarrassed. I'm nothing to hide. This fat meat. I'm trying to hide this fat meat.
Earl Shreds, Shred Shack
Shred Shack.
Podcast. Earl Shreds, Earl Shreds Podcast.
Bud
Earl
Light.
Shreds. Ah.
My sister's my mom.
sweet.
Thank y'all so much. I love you. Y'all shout out Brandon.
Thanks, Pee Wee. Balls in here.